spring. It's a beautiful time of the year where the grass gets greener, trees grow back, and people enjoy the beautiful weather and wildlife. It's also the place of spring break, where college students go to a foreign country and go completely bonkers doing body shots and fucking everything that moves. I feel sorry for the fish on those beaches. I called mine Susie. Apparently, it's also the name of Battlefield 4's summer patch. Yeah, I don't understand it either. I guess they have the same mentality of every WWE game. I know it's May 26th, but at that point it's summer already. Anyways, the Battlefield 4 spring patch. Said to bring the new guns from CTE to Battlefield 4. Now my experience with the new guns were a bit bittersweet. I liked using them, but most of them were poorly optimized and had a lot of problems. I mean, there is no explaining that, EA. Is there? Most of these glitch problems have been fixed since then, and the guns don't have glitchy animations to them. However, my experience with the new guns is still bittersweet. Let me start with the L86A1, since it's the one that I'm using right now. My biggest problem with this gun is still similar to what it was in CTE. Magazine capacity. I don't understand how can an LMG or a battle rifle in the support class have 30+1 mag. It just doesn't make any sense. What difference does this gun make from the L85A2? It's like the M16 thing all over again. One is completely dominant and the other is a big bulky thing that I have to carry around pretending to be like its cooler brother. Why do I have to care about this thing again, DICE? I mean, at least give us the option to have an extended mag. We'll work for it, alright? Is that what you want to hear? We'll do it. Just give us the fucking extended mag and stop playing around, will ya? Now I want to jump to another gun that could have been perfect but was ruined by a slight thing. Like a fishbone in your throat. The AN-94. What's up with the damage of this gun, especially at full auto? Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Turns out the damage is fine, or so at least it's what the Simtic chart says. Let me explain the problem for you guys. I noticed while playing with the AN-94 at full auto that I lost most face-to-face battles, and I didn't understand the reason for that. I thought that the gun's damage was slightly lowered, but turns out that the gun actually fired at a lower fire rate at full auto than at a 2-round burst. I'm just gonna give you a moment to let that sink in. I don't have enough profane words to ask what simply is why. While you think for an answer for that, I'm gonna go to the guns that are actually awesome. The Groza Twins. Both the Groza 1 and the Groza 4 are awesome. If you don't know what they are, well, the Groza 4 is an awesome carbine and the Groza 1 is a dominant PDW from the spring patch. Both the Groza Twins are pretty much identical with subtle differences. The Groza 1 comes with a heavy barrel and a foregrip attached from the factory, while the Groza 4 comes with a suppressor pre-installed on it. They both look like a couple of bullpup AKs, which gives them this awesome unique look. Loved what you did with these twins, DICE. They are awesome little beasts that I shall carry proudly in the field of battle. Now, don't start hopping about getting all excited because I want you to walk straight into the hole that is the mare's leg. It is the worst gun in this patch. It is the worst sidearm. It is the worst gun in Battlefield 4. And I love this gun. Probably the most useless gun in Battlefield, the mare's leg is supposed to be this sniper pistol. The little rifle maxes out at 400 to 500 meters, which is good in terms of Battlefield map design. But of course, the moment the bullet passes 3-digit numbers, single headshots is not an option anymore. I think that since the rabbit's foot brings luck, the mare's leg brings shit. Full stop. So these are the weapons in the spring patch. Most of them have been brought from previous iterations of Battlefield, like the AN-94 and the L-86 from Battlefield 3, and the Groza Twins from Battlefield 2, and the mare's leg is actually the only original gun in the spring patch. And I know there's some irony there, but for the life of me, I can't even know what it is. As I said, I really like these guns, but their issues make it a bittersweet experience every time I use them. Here, let me show you something. These are the stats for all the new weapons in the spring patch. I've lined them up from top to bottom, from best to worst. The Groza one tops the chart because it does 30 damage at around 10 meters and keeps going down until 16.7 damage at around 53 meters. It also has a rate of fire of 725 RPM, which is 25 RPMs higher compared to all the weapons except the mare's leg and the AN-94, which both does 600 RPM, and the AN-94 at 1200 RPM at burst. Also, when I checked the stats for all the weapons, I honestly thought that the L-86A1 and the AN-94 is a little low for having that kind of rate of fire. I mean, a carbine is beating an assault rifle and a battle rifle. I think they'd be a lot better at 30 damage. Now this patch is not about the weapons only. They also changed and added a few things. If you want to read the whole changes and additions of this patch, check out the full notes at the description below. I want to talk about a few of them, like the changes in weapon handling. Most snipers like the M40A5 has got a magazine drop, from 10 rounds to 5 rounds, while the Scout Elite got extra rounds, which makes it a 10 round magazine. This supposedly is there to make them resemble their real life counterparts. Also, the Scout Rage got a buff in its bullet velocity, making the bullets fly at a 500 meters per second speed. You can know about all the changes in all the weapons from West's YouTube video. I put a link to his video in the description below. But what stood out to me is this picture. I saw it on Battlefield 4's main battlelog page, and I've been trying to understand it since then, and I still couldn't. What I understood is that the optimal and effective range is where the bullets does the most damage, and that the fall off is the least damage, and anything further will be suppression. Anyways, that's all the things I thought were interesting to say about the spring patch. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then give me the likes and give me the comments, and if you disliked this video, just know that I don't give a fuck about the dislikes. Maybe there'll be a spring update that changes that. Anyways, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, and also share my videos because sharing my videos will get my channel noticed. This was MZ101, and guys, see you later next time.